Well, it would seem to me, this week, it would seem to me that I have an appetite for self-destruction. And man, oh man, oh man, this has been pissing me off big time. I, it's been, it, it honestly seems like things are just getting more and more intensely difficult at the moment. And I've been, oh man, it's sort of a walk on from when I was trying to do some stuff the other week in when I was clearing stuff out, and it feels like I've just continued that pattern on, and I just keep loading myself up with more and more stuff to do, and life seems to present me with more and more stuff to do, right? And I think why is this happening to me? Why is this happening, right? And I get frustrated, I get angry, I get pissed off, um, and then it leads into a pattern of doing more and more stuff, needing to get more and more stuff done. And it's, oh man, um, it's just fucking unbelievable sometimes. And so I was looking into this week and I was thinking, well, why is this happening? And I've been doing a lot of work, self-development work recently. I've been working with a coach, and a lot of that is intentionally aimed at forging a direction for myself into the future, right? Because I don't want to stay like this. I want to be, I want to actually transcend this if I can, or at least learn how to deal with it so that I'm not continually just biting my own tail. And I actually want to do something meaningful with my life. So this appetite for destruction, let's say, the destruction of self is like, well, in a sense, I feel like I'm kind of, there's a sense of addiction to that way of life. And then there's who am I without that life? I've kind of said to myself all along for a long time unconsciously, I've been going along in my life, and it's almost like there's the old pattern which says, I'm nobody without this pattern. This is who I've been all my life. And if I take this away and put something new in its place, or if I just take this away, and then I'm nothing, right? So it's very much an extreme perspective. When in actual fact, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be replacing old patterns with new ones that are going to help me to better go forward in my life so that I can actually be happy and have the things that I want in my life, right? So there's a sort of destruction going on, there's in a sense it's like there's this past self that has those patterns in place, and it's intent on destroying anything new because I'm scared of the future. I'm scared of what that might bring, and I fear that there could be much of the same, and that much of the same I'm trying to protect. That's trying to protect me from, right? It's like a protection mechanism. And so the massive difficulties and the intenseness of all of this stuff coming up all at the same time, it's almost like a pot of stuff, right? It's been stagnant for a long time, and now I'm starting to heat the broth and stir the broth, and it's aggravating certain things, and those things are coming up to be, well, in a sense, to be seen, so I can be aware of them. And then once I'm aware of them, I can begin to put different things in place in order for me to function more effectively in my life, and become a happier individual. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I'm really just running through stuff at the moment, and you know, a lot of I apologize if this doesn't really make a lot of sense to you, and some of the terminology doesn't make a lot of sense to you. But like I said in one of my previous videos, you know, like I'm quite mixed up in a lot of different things in my life, and have been for a very long time. And so this is part of the process of me just sharing this with you, and then in a sense it becomes manifest, and I can sort of begin to process it for myself. So how are you destroying your own progress? And maybe there's a different perspective you can look at that from, and begin to see the actual pattern itself. Well, maybe there's something you need to do in order for you to do that, right? So yeah, how does that manifest for you? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna rock on, and I'll speak to you very soon in the next video. Hopefully maybe I'll make a bit more sense in that video, right? I'll see you later.